Hey man, this is Josh, man. Alright, basically, when I was young, because, okay, I'm gonna start off by telling you about my life. Okay, this is my testimony, bro. When I was young, when I was 8 months, I got put into this home, this foster home, with these parents. They was named the Killings. They was elderly people. They took care of me. They pretty much raised me until I was 14 years old. So I'm gonna tell you when I was staying with them. Um, when I was young, growing up, like age 2 and 3, I used to go to daycare. 2, 3, 4, I used to go to daycare, but between them periods of my life, I used to have nightmares. And I never understood why I be having these nightmares. I had weird nightmares, like I could feel my nightmares. It was crazy, and I could never forget my dreams. It's crazy. I remember a lot of things that I've been through. I remember things throughout my whole life, just about. But something that I went through was great hurt because my brother, I was close to this kid. His name Chris Well. I still to this day I call him my brother. But he had left when I was like 4. He had left, and when he left, I cried. I had cried because I felt alone and I had nobody to talk to, and I felt real alone. But my sister was there, but she was a girl and she didn't really pretty much pay me no mind. So I used to aggravate her to get attention. I'm gonna be honest. So me growing up in there, I would feel alone because I couldn't leave the street. They raised me right, but I understand now. But back what I was saying, I had to stay there and I couldn't do anything. I had like my own things, but I always wanted to be outside, be adventurous. That was always in me. So one day my grandma, pretty much my foster mom, she had told me I gotta go to bed. So I started crying because I didn't want to go to bed. I was like 4 or 5. I wasn't in kindergarten. I was 4, and it was pitch black. It was time for bed. She told me to go to bed. I went to bed, but something that hit me because of my grandma used to say, before you go to bed, make sure you pray. So I had no really understood who Jesus was, or anything at that moment, a point in my life. So one day that day when that had happened, I had prayed, and when I had prayed, I was really seriously when I was praying, but I was crying because I was scared, and it was pitch black, and I was just crying. I felt alone. So I was praying. I said, if you real, please love me, cause I feel alone. So when I prayed, I kept praying. I was praying for a while too. I think, man, I was praying for a long time. When I was praying, I had my eyes closed, and like my cover was over my head, cause I used to always sleep with the cover over my head, cause I was scared of the dark. And I slept on the wall where the wall was. But for this reason, I was like in the middle of my bed, and I was crying. All of a sudden, I felt a presence of somebody walk in, but the way he walked in was just so peaceful. It was peaceful. It was so peaceful, like I wasn't scared. And I knew somebody walked in my room, but I was not scared. Like I stopped crying when I felt that, and I kept praying. But right then and there, when I prayed to Jesus, and I never met him or anything, it's like I already knew him. It was crazy. And like they say, better to come to Christ when you're young, and not just that. You can have faith of a mustard seed, man. It's serious. People don't understand. I be trying to tell people, but they look at me like I'm crazy. So that's when they put that doubt in myself. They killing my faith. They can't kill my faith no more. But at that time they did. That's why everything started coming back to my memories, because I started thinking about it, and I started realizing when I started reading the Bible as I got older. But so Jesus was in my room. It was bright. Even though it was pitch black, when he walked in, it was so bright. You see that light right there? It was like that, but way brighter and beautiful. And like the whole room lit up. And when the whole room had lit up, he felt him walk close, and he put his hand on me. Like he embraced me. He had embraced me, and like he said, you'll be alright, something like that. And like I felt like this love stuff, like this liquid. I don't know, it was just some love. It felt real good though. Like I felt his love. I can't, man, people don't understand. Like it felt really good. It like it flushed my body, and I felt so loved. Like, but when he did that, like I went to sleep. But when I had went to sleep, I kind of didn't want to go to sleep because I was still kind of like, what's going on? But when I went to sleep, this is when the Lord pretty much telling me that. That's how I knew the world was going to end when I was at a young age, because he been told me this. So he told when I went to heaven. Then when I went to heaven, I remember it was like this. It was this room, and it had like a whole bunch of books, and like an angel was writing in the book. And I asked him, what was my name in it. And pretty much he was, yeah, my name was in the book. How I know? Cause he told me. I believe that my name was in the book of life. So what made me believe my book was in the book of life? Cause I read Revelation, and it speaks of it. He say, if nobody get whoever don't get the chip, their name was written in the book of the Lamb that was slain from the foundation of the earth, and that Lamb was Jesus Christ. So pretty much, cause I know I ain't finna get that chip, so that pretty much that let me know, man, God speaks of everything, but man would try to deceive you and make you think. Even technology would deceive you into thinking differently from what God has you thinking, and that's when demons come into role and try to corrupt you from everything. Which I really understand that now. But so when I was in heaven, I remember I was with Jesus, but it was like I was able to walk around, and I'm telling you, it was people just like me that lived on earth, like not dead people. Like people go to heaven to this day, I bet. They go to heaven and like they come back. People think that's a joke, but I'm telling you, there's people up there. And God told me I will never forget this. God said when you go back to earth, you will meet people that's in your life, and y'all at a point in time, y'all all will be together. Y'all all will be together. I don't care what nobody got to say about this video. I'm serious. God told me this. God said we will come as one. So when he told me that, I was just like, man. And I remember this. I went in this water. It was clear. It was clear water, and it was fishes in there. But the water was real clear, and I went into it. And it was like, I don't know. It was crazy because the water was beautiful, but it was water, but it looked good. I just remember like, everything. Not like I don't remember everything how it happened in a row, but I remember bits and pieces of it. And also, one thing I will not forget. I went to Jesus had me by my arm, and he opened up this door, but this door was the door to the Father's throne. And as I remember, see, this how I remember, cause when he opened the door just a little bit, I couldn't move, cause the presence of the Lord was so powerful. I could not move. Like I fell, I couldn't do anything. He had me by my arm, and he took me up to the throne. And when he had took me up to the throne, like I was laughing, cause it was like, man, I'm in heaven, and people don't understand, man. The Father he love a lot. Like he cool, like he man, people gotta understand, man. He a father for real. Like people, I feel him, but at the same time, it's like, man, he love me, and he could be cool with me, like he love me. So Jesus took me up there, and what I remember, Jesus sat on this side, and Yahweh sat on that side. I remember that I could not see them because this his presence. It was ridiculous, man. If you don't understand, man, his presence, man, you can't do anything. You like paralyzed. You can't you can't move a hair, man. I'm telling you, you cannot move a hair. And like when I went up there, like he was telling me stuff. Like he was just telling me stuff. He was just telling me stuff. Yahweh just telling me a lot of things. Like pretty much, he loves people, man. But I think he told me to warn people or something. I don't remember. That part I don't remember, but I really think he did tell me, because I know I ain't going there for no reason. I knew something got to be important for me to go there. But as I realized, man, we in the last days, because after that day, I think I went to heaven again. But this time, it was different, because it was, when I slept, I felt my spirit left my body, and I was in this place, this dimension. It was like evil. Felt like I died or something, man. And I felt my body break up into pieces or some junk like that. But when I was there, you can't touch yourself, I guess when you in the spirit, it was different, man. But it was this pitch black place, and like I heard people yelling my name. I was like, Josh, Josh, Josh. It was like a lot of people just yelling my name, a lot. It was a pitch black place. I could not see though, and it stank. It really stank. But it was just pitch black. It wasn't like this part I was in. I don't think it was like what a lake of fire was. It was just a pitch black place, and like it was this man. I felt him. I felt like he was the evilest man ever, and he was like real far. He was real far. Like I'm on the 50-yard line. He had the touchdown like that. He had the field goal post like that distance. But I could just tell because I guess when you're in the spirit, you can tell when somebody at. Like you could tell when somebody at. You just do. Cause in the spirit you alive, in the flesh you dead. No matter what people got to say, man. But when I was walking up to him, I felt more. I felt that feeling in my spirit because I finally like actually seen his shadow. I seen he was in the shadow, but I seen him, but he was like all black and stuff. So I turned around, I like walked away. I remember that jump, man. When I had walked away, I heard Jesus say, "Don't look back." But I looked back though, and when I looked back, he was right in my face. Maybe that wasn't. It was somebody from up above said, "Don't look back." It might have been an angel. I don't know. Maybe they was looking down and seeing me as I was walking. But he said, "Don't look back." I looked back. The man, the dude that I said that was far all the way down, man, he was right in my. As soon as I turned, he was like right there. And first, let me tell you what happened. This is what I think when they say your eye leads you to your soul. Cause I actually started. Cause I always been thinking about that day. Ever since that had happened, I kind of try to understand why did he do this. See, I'm gonna tell you what he did. I ain't no homo, man. This ain't being gay, but the man was beautiful. You know, the man was beautiful, but he was just flat out evil. He was real beautiful, but he was just flat out evil. But the things that he done, the first thing I think he laughed. Then after that, he started getting upset, like in a sad way, like no, like he failed or something. Then he got mad at me. He was looking at me mad, like just looking, like I ain't never seen nobody look up so evil in their life. Just looking at me like I did something. Just looked at me mad, and I felt like I just wanted to back up, but I was overwhelmed with that, and I just like froze. I froze, man. And when I froze, like he backed up, and like his eyes turned on fire, and he was like tripping, like he was yelling all that stuff, and I like hit the ground. I started praying, and the earth, where I was at, was just shaking. Everything was just like shaking, like just shaking, crazy, like crazy shaking, just shaking. And I was like, when it was shaking, I got even more scared. And like I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody got to say, cause man, I'm in the last days. I gotta tell y'all straight up what I went through. That's how I knew. That's why I never gave up on God. You think I'm just following him just to follow him? I'm following because I had faith and I had to go through something. But back what I was saying. Man, all I know it was two angels came. I really think these were the two big ones, like Michael and Gabriel, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you this. I'm not finna just sit here and just make a video for no reason. Oh, I'm delusional. No. I'm not tripping. I'm being honest. Any Christians that got something to say, that I don't see how y'all have faith. I really don't understand how y'all have faith, because that's why I keep a lot of things to myself. Because I have a discerning spirit. People always got to feel a certain way about me. They make me hold the truth. Y'all make people hold the truth, but I ain't holding no more. So basically what I'm saying is, yeah, so, but yeah, the dude, whoever he was, fallen angel, he was speaking in some weird language. I'm not finna mimic him, but it was like, it was weird. It wasn't like speaking, man, it wasn't speaking in tongue. It was weird. It was, cause I know, cause I was speaking tongue. It was it was different. It was totally different. And it was disgusting. What we was saying was disgusting. I knew what he was saying too, but right now I can't tell you what he was saying because it's a language that's not, you cannot actually understand right now. Only I guess I can't understand it. I guess only a couple people can, because there's God's people that can do certain things that he enables them to do. So one fought off the fallen angel, but he was throwing fire at him, and like I'm telling you, man, that dude was running fast too. Like he left, and when he ran, he was running fast, but he still got hit with the fire. So I was like, man, these angels can't miss. They perfect. And the other angel grabbed me by my arm, and like I tried to yank away because I was just so blown. I was like, what's going on? I'm young. I am young. Why is this happening? I don't know anything about this. Why is this even going on? I was too blowed. But that's how I know, man. People gotta wake up. People scared of stuff right now, man. Y'all ain't see that. Why I have no fear at all, because the stuff in the spirit, man. Y'all go in and sit on the toilet, man. Trust me. That's how y'all gonna be throwing up, boo-boo, and seizure and everything. Cause y'all gotta follow Christ, man. Y'all don't even understand what's going on. That's why I be trying to wake y'all up, and I be crying about it, man. Be honest with y'all. Cause man, being a thug and all that, man, y'all tripping, man, for real. For real, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. But back what I was saying, then the angel took me back to heaven. And like I asked him where I'm going as we was walking. Like, oh, it was when it was pitch black. The black started fading away because he had my hand, and like it was, I started walking in the light, and like I was looking back like over my shoulder, and like the dark was like leaving it just a little bit, then it like vanished. It was different, man. It ain't like just leave. I don't know, it was crazy, but it was just spiritually though. Like it's not crazy, but I cannot explain it in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? It's really impossible. But if you have faith and you try to guide, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Cause you can interpret it, but if you can't, just ask somebody that see this video or something. I don't know. If whoever watch it, it don't matter to me. This video is sent for Bobby though, but for real. But like I was saying, before I even read Revelation, I met them 4 beasts. That's not no joke. That's not no joke. Them 4 beasts is real. At first I thought they was like at first it was an unknown feeling. I was like, they're good or bad, cause why they look like that? Like human bodies but different faces. It was different. And every time I looked away, the face changed. Like I guess cause another one appeared, but it was delivering me what God's sitting to do for me. And they also told, man, they showed me what was gonna happen. That's probably why I remember everything. That's probably why every step I take, I remember stuff, and I always question myself, God, do Earth keep repeating itself? Cause people don't understand, man. I really feel like that, but you know what it is? God stored the time at hand. That's why I really understand what's gonna happen and stuff. Cause God sent that upon me. He gave it to me. A lot of people just like me, but they His children. People. It really is heaven sent people for real. People think that's a joke. It really, guys, children really here. There's people lost that can be saved though. You're serious, man. This ain't no joke. That's why I'm so different, man. That's why I don't never fit in. And you know what, man? I want to fit into heaven, not hell. To be honest with y'all, I'm not trying to go to hell. So I'm just fitting in with heaven. Y'all don't like me. Hey, man, I love y'all still, but I ain't gonna hate. Like the feeling I got towards y'all, you don't even understand. It's not hatred. It's more sadness. Why y'all looking at me smiling? I'm looking at y'all crying because y'all don't understand, man. It's serious, man. It's serious, man. This world really about to end, but y'all really taking everything for granted. Don't think y'all understand. If you just think real quick. I want to tell y'all something right now. If you just think about what I'm about to tell you, then you'll see. Okay, if you do believe in God, even if you don't, it's too much evidence that He's real. But back to what I'm about to tell y'all, man. This is serious. Okay, if you don't feel God, I don't know what to tell you, because this man created this spirit, this being, this Father created everything. Now, if you think that real quick, just think about it. He created everything. So, you know He could smash you then? He could actually permanently destroy you. Now, when they say eternity, getting the wrath of God for eternity, do you understand that? Okay, do you know God has no... He say in Revelation, without mixture. What He mean by that? Man, the pain gonna keep rising. And it will never... Man... People, man, y'all gotta wake up, man. Whoa, boy. I'm thinking, when I think about it, I don't want to talk about it because that's how much I feel God. And I feel like He looking at me right now, man. I don't want to say the wrong thing. That's why I just let Him talk for me sometimes, all the time, not sometimes. Sometimes I do make mistakes. I can't lie right now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I make mistakes sometimes. But guess what? Majority of the time, I don't make mistakes. And most of the time, He tell me not to keep my mouth closed. Right now, He having me speak. But you know what? This video is sent to let y'all know, man. If you think I'm crazy, so be it. I let everything down on the table right now, man. This is my testimony. But this is my testimony on God pretty much saving me and showing me that He's real. If y'all think this is a joke, man, sorry, man. Sorry. But you know what? I'm gonna keep praying for y'all, dude, man. Be yourself. I'm me. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't finna try to press the next man. If you don't like me, so be it. I still love you, man. Until I don't remember you. That's because whoever in hell, you won't be able to remember them because you'll be in heaven. So I gotta tell y'all, man, y'all just follow Christ, man. For real. God bless y'all.